Hey everyone, and welcome to Asset Making Part 2. I know this is a really small thing, but I'm quite proud of the fact that I have 2 videos in a series. Makes me feel like a professional YouTuber. I mean, I know I'm not really because I don't make any money out of this, but you know, it's something. I know I haven't posted for a while, things have just been really busy here, but I finally got this video done, so I hope you guys enjoy it. This video is going to be about making a splash screen for the game. It's just a small thing that adds a little bit of extra polish. For those of you who don't know what a splash screen is, it's just a picture with the game's title that shows up when the game gets open. You normally see it on mobile games, but I thought it was something that would be a really nice opportunity to just polish up the game, make it look a lot more professional. I created a time lapse of the entire drawing process, so you can sit back, relax, and enjoy. So something I learned from the first drawing was that I really liked the idea of having a badge in the front, then the characters, and then just leaving not very much detail in the background, because when I tried to add detail, oh my word, it looked horrendous. So I went for like this splash effect and then tried to handwrite the letters. Later on I changed that because my handwriting's really not that good. Of the game itself doesn't really lend to that much detail. I can't show the character of all of the different cell types in the game, so here was a really nice place for me to do that. I created Gray as this really cute little chibi character. I think he's so adorable. To do this with all of the characters. I wanted to draw some kind of emotion that shows, you know, their character and how they see the world. After that, I started working on White. I reckon he was just a pretty chill dude, doesn't really care about much, so yeah, that's him. Next up was Blue. I wanted him to be the main focus for the game since he was the first one that I thought of. You know, he was the first cell that I created, and my word, it took me forever to come up with a good expression for him. You can see that I'm going through so many different options and I'm just not happy with any of these. Eventually I found out that his eyes were just way too big, which was a big part of why he didn't look right. I made his eyes a bit smaller and then put in that jolly little face that I really wanted for him. At this point, something was looking really wrong. I wasn't properly happy with it. It seems a bit off. So I played around with the theming. Really the colors in the foreground were a bit wrong or whatever. And I played around with this for so long, changing the colors, changing the style. Yeah, it really didn't work out that well. Eventually I ended up just undoing everything and going back. Around with the background because I thought maybe the background was the issue. I thought of this kind of fuzzy effect where every character has their color hovering behind them. I changed the words because I reckon maybe the words just stood out too much from the front. Yeah, that really wasn't it either. I did end up finding out that the cells looked really nice with this kind of airbrushed eraser. I could make them look all see-through and jelly, which was a really nice effect. So I did that to all the cells. And I ended up going back to the spritzed effect for the front, but I put some extra spritz in front of the words, and I think that makes it fit in a lot better. So next up was Red. He's a real angry boy. I got a little frown for him there. can see it looks really nice. I also used that spritz brush again with the red color to just give him some texture. And then lastly was black. He falls obviously the opposite direction, so I decided to use that to give him some interest. It took me very long to get the mouth right on him, and eventually I just settled. I'm still not entirely happy with it, but you know, it's not that bad. I also had to clean up around him because the airbrush was a bit heavy-handed, let's say. I realized that it still didn't look good, but I definitely didn't want to change the characters. The characters looked good to me. So I carried on playing around with the theme, thinking, you know, how do I fix this? My girlfriend suggested that I cleaned up the eyes. I did this and it definitely helped, but it still didn't get it all the way to looking like what I wanted it to. Doing actually is adding detail to the background. There's no detail at all, they kind of just feel like they're floating in space, and I think that's what was throwing me off. So I tried to put them in this tunnel type thing, and that ended up working really nicely. For the hallway setup, I decided it needed a little bit more interest in there, so I just put some really low detail lights. You don't really need to see them since it's going to be behind all the characters, but it does add some extra detail to the background. And we have a fantastic splash screen for our game. I'm really happy with it. I think it turned out as well as I could get it to, and I think it does a good job of adding a bit more detail to the characters and giving them a bit more personality. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and until next time, cheers!